So, you have some new art supplies for me? Yes, sir, I do. Have you heard about the new Ohuhu brush markers? Brush markers sounds expensive. Actually, they can save you a lot of money, sir. Saving money is tight. I imagine they must be difficult to use. Actually, sir, they're super easy, barely an inconvenience. Okay, well that's enough ripping off pitch meetings. Let's get into the video. Welcome back to Art with Jimmy. I'm Jimmy. Today we are going to look at the new Ohuhu brush markers. Now granted, these markers actually came out a few months back, and I actually got these in the mail a few months back, and I filmed most of this video, again, a few months back. But hey, we're back. It's almost 2020, and we're going to review the Ohuhu brush markers. They arrived from Amazon in their nice little pouch, all the different colors. It's the 48-pack set. There's a nice little plastic thing that you can put in between your pages of your sketchbook. Has a little coupon code, which I don't know if it would still be valid or not. Here are the original Ohuhu markers I got like 2 years ago, back in 2017. And they're similar, but obviously excited about the brush nib here on these new markers. And that's why this video exists. As we can see, there's quite a drastic difference between the two as we compare some of the red markers here. The overall design is new, along with the brush tip, which we're going to take a look at as the camera chooses to focus. Here we go. There's a side-by-side comparison of the old bullet nib and the brush nib. And this time, I had 48. Last time I only had 40. And we're going to just take a look through all the goodies that we have. There's a really fast time lapse of me going through the markers and getting them all set up and swatching them. All 48 of them. Zipping right along. And now we'll just do some basic blending tests that I like to do whenever I get new markers. As you can see there, I am blending successfully with a COPIC and an Ohuhu brush marker, which is phenomenal, which is awesome, which is what we want to see, which means this is a very good alternative for much cheaper price, which again is what I'm always looking for when I'm looking for alternatives to the rather expensive COPIC markers. These are working great, as you can see, with the reds and the orange. And, I could continue doing this and do a little bit more. But these are great markers. And if you haven't delved into the markers with alcohol ink that are blendable, this is a great place to start. My niece got a set of these for Christmas, and she was excited. I think she's seen some of the videos on YouTube and knew these were really quality. So whenever I do these videos like this, when I'm doing a marker review, I like to draw some things, sketch some stuff out, and just to see how they perform under real circumstances, not just swatching and blending test. And so this time I chose, for the 50th anniversary of Scooby-Doo, to do 5 Scooby-Doo sketches. Normally when I do videos like this, I'm only doing like maybe one sketch. And so I think that's kind of fun. I normally show time lapses of all the drawings, but I feel like everybody does that, and it's kind of monotonous after a while. So we're going to show a really brief clip of me finishing up the last of the 5 sketches of the Green Ghost from season 1 of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And then we're going to take a look at all 5 of the Scooby-Doo artworks created with the Ohuhu markers. First up, we have the Ghost of Mr. Hyde from Season 2, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The rest of these are from Season 1. Next up, we have Charlie the Robot from the Abandoned Amusement Park. Next up after that, we have Spooky Space Kook. One of my favorites. All 5 of these are some of my favorites since they're the ones I picked. The next one is Snow Ghost, which is a fun one in the snow in the mountains. And, of course, we've already seen a little bit of the process of creating the Green Ghost sketch, which is last here. And so I guess in the last couple minutes of the video, we're really just talking about these markers and some final thoughts. Ohuhu were good markers 2 years ago. They're even much better markers now. The design looks great. The brush nibs are awesome. They blend with Copic markers. If you can afford the roughly, I think the last time I looked, around $40 for the 48 set, I would say grab them up. Order them from Amazon. There's a link in the description. If you've tried out the new Ohuhu brush markers, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what your experience was like, because I definitely have a very positive opinion of these after doing 5 Scooby-Doo 50th anniversary sketches. So you can follow me on social media on Twitter and Instagram at Jimmy and Georgia to see more of my artwork. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking right up here. Here's one of my recent videos that you might enjoy. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time.